Yo, yo. What's good? You waiting for Reg as usual? What up on this Friday night? Saturday morning, Halloween Eve. What's good? What y'all watching this weekend? This year, Halloween fell on the weekend. Classic lines from the Ghetto Boys. Saying what's good? Where you been, yo? You was missing in action yet last night. What's good with you all? I don't know where Reg is at. He said he's on his way. Organized Confusion. Classic joint right there. I didn't hear about that. Ice Cube got COVID? I didn't hear about that. Hey, if he didn't want to take the vaccine, that's his business. I don't have the vaccine. So, if Ice Cube don't want to take it, it's for a good reason. You know? He has every right to turn it down. Kyrie Irving hasn't taken it yet. He has every right. That's his right. Shouldn't be forced to take a vaccine just because the government said so. I might never take the vaccine. Who knows? I'm undecided right now. That's how it's staying. You're pro-vaccine, bro? If you feel like you're safe with the vaccine, then take it. If you're not safe, then don't take it. I'm just not taking it. I don't trust the government, and I think this whole vaccine is going to backfire on a lot of people. The Fuji's postponed their tour. Why they did that? There's Reg. Reg, what's good, bro?
Hey fam, what's up?
Where you been at? You're late.
Had a stupid day today.
This is becoming a we need to start finding you when you're late.
Chill.
And start finding Reg when he's late, yo.
Yeah. We both been late a couple times, so let's not.
I'm late for a good reason. I don't know about you.
No, literally, I was late for a good reason. I was literally
Oh.
running some errands today, all day today. So
Okay.
And then
Cool.
I was doing some stupid shit.
Of course.
Yeah.
Did you finish your costume?
Yep.
Okay, that's good.
That's what I was doing. That's why it took me so fucking long. But
Ice Cube ain't take the vaccine, and I guess people are pissed. I haven't taken it also, so I don't see what's the problem.
I'm tired of everyone getting mad about who's taking the vaccine. It's like it's his
You're
fucking
not, you're
business.
not, you're not, you're not safe if you take it. There's people that took it that's still dying from it. That's still you're still able to get it. So what is the rush with running to take the vaccine for what? I don't get it.
Exactly.
Just like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. So if you don't take it, you can get it. If you do take it, you can still get it. I'll take my chances without the vaccine in me. If you feel safe taking it, then by all means take it. If you don't feel safe, then don't take it. That's all I can tell people. Like, don't ask me for advice because I haven't taken it. That's just what I'm gonna tell you.
You
Everybody's
gotta do
good.
what you gotta do, cuz. Check this out.
Oh shit. Does it come off or no?
Nah, I don't think this comes off and shit. But I don't really use these shoes anyway.
Right. Michael Jackson, man. So you got the glove and everything?
Oh no, this was before the glove.
Before the glove?
Yeah,
Was he moonwalking at that time or no?
not yet.
Okay. So we gotta wait till you turn into like Billie Jean Michael next year?
Yep.
Oh man. He's gonna be Michael Jackson this year, off the wall era. I got to see this.
I was planning on going out tonight, but I'm just like after the day I've had, I'm like fuck everybody. Yep.
Man. Ah man. You're gonna kill it though. Last year costume was great, so I want to see how this year costume is.
Yeah, man, this might be better than Eddie Murphy, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. You ever thought about doing like early Stevie Wonder with the afro?
Ooh, that might be a good pick.
Cause I can see you playing Stevie.
That might be an issue. I was thinking about doing Louis Farrakhan next year.
You told me that. How are
Yeah,
you gonna get your hair wavy like Farrakhan though?
that I have to look up.
You might have to do like a S curl or something. Yeah. Ronnie said you should dress up as Leroy Sugarfoot.
Oh shit, that's a good choice.
Wow.
But Loki, he don't wear like a lot of shirts, and it's too cold for his costume, Loki.
Yeah. It's cold up here. That's why I got a hoodie on. It's chilly and it's rainy. Perfect Halloween weather, right? I could see him playing early Stevie with the little afro because he already got it, you know. Throwing some shades, act like you blind. You good. You get a harmonica. You good.
That would be dope.
Yeah. You know. It's cold. I think it's cold everywhere.
What's up, Eric?
I got some dope pickups recently, yo.
Yeah, I've been peeping. I gotta show you something. Check this out.
Oh yes, classic issue, man.
For real.
That's a
But
classic issue.
the condition sucks.
What do you mean it sucks? It looks in mint condition.
Yeah, look at the cover.
Man, yeah, but you could glue that back on though, man.
Yeah, I know, but they don't treat the Beatles like this. I'm sorry.
That's funny. Eric said my Braves almost or something. Did the Braves win? I haven't been watching the World Series. I looked at the score. It was like 1-0.
Hey, yo, did I tell you that the Outcast review is gonna be at 4 o'clock on Sunday?
Huh?
I said, did I tell you the Outcast review is gonna be on 4 o'clock on Sunday?
Yes, 4 in the afternoon.
Okay, gotcha.
Halloween afternoon. We're doing Stankonia. The only Outcast album I don't have yet. For some reason, I don't know why I didn't get it, but nonetheless, that's gonna be a great review. Yes, I want Atlanta to beat Houston because I still feel like some of those plays are cheating. I still feel like they're taking shit, and they shouldn't even be in the World Series. They should have Major League Baseball should have banned them, but I'm going with the Braves. I think the Braves are gonna beat them.
Yeah, Stankonia.
Yep.
Shout out to my homegirl Ash.
Yeah. Shout out to Ashley. Kristen said I was partying at my job at the costume party today. What did y'all wear for Halloween at the party?
Yeah, what y'all being for Halloween, man?
Big Sean left good music. I didn't know that. You know, Big Sean actually dropped an EP today, Reg, with your favorite producer, Hit Boy.
Yeah, I was like,
I I haven't listened to that. I guarantee you it's probably better than King's Disease.
I disagree.
I'm gonna listen to it. I'm curious. I just want to hear if it's better than King's Disease. Cause that's gonna prove my point. Because Hit Boy probably works better with other artists than Nas. Yep, so I'm gonna listen to it and see.
I'm just not really the biggest Big Sean fan to be. The fact that people put him on Kendrick's level is
No.
hilarious.
Mm-mm. I told you, I've heard people say he's better than Common. I don't see it.
Mm.
I'm like, no. But don't say
Hell
it.
no.
Nope. But I want to listen to it. I want to hear. If it's bad, then I'll be like, okay, it was bad. But I have a feeling it's gonna be better than King's Disease.
You just don't like King's Disease. That's the thing.
No, I don't care for it. Except for like a couple songs, I don't think it's a great album. But and Alicia Keys dropping a double album like now, I think is late in her career to do that.
As long as the music's good, I guess.
I don't. I'm with BJ. I think it's gonna be. It's not even gonna be memorable.
Mm.
I think it's. Now if it was early 2000s, I would have been like, yeah, she could do it. I don't think she hasn't been dropping like classic material to me, like her last couple albums. You know. Yeah, he dropped a new EP with Hit Boys, like things like 6 songs.
I wonder why he left good music.
Crazy ass Kanye.
Mm.
I don't know. Pusha T is like the only loyal cat that's still left over there, and Cudi.
Right.
You know, everybody done left. Kristen said some wore Marvel or DC are dressed up as Easy E. Oh wow, he was Easy E for Halloween. I could see Reg dressing up as Ice Cube, like Jerry Curl Ice Cube, with some Levi jeans and some shell toe Adidas, LA Raiders hat.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. Or low cut Cube from like Death Certificate era.
Have to have a mad face all the time and shit.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you know, white people piss you off all the time. You should be mad. You know. The type of job that you do, that Ubering, like, yeah, I would be mad every day.
Hell, those were the people that kind of pissed me off today too and shit. Fuck.
Oh, man. Kanye's trapped in the closet. Yep, I agree. I agree.
All right, let's start this shit.
Hey, you lead. This is your review. This is all you right here.
All right, what's up, you two? How's everyone doing this lovely Friday night? Well, now Saturday morning. It's your boy Reg in the building. Got my homeboy Try
What
with
up?
me,
I'm just a guest.
and we are not on my channel. We on Try's channel tonight
Mm-hmm. Yep.
because of fucking StreamYard and shit. That's all I gotta say. And we are going to talk about, in my opinion, a very, very, very good movie, Joker.
Yep.
Yes. This was released on October 4th, 2019 in the United States. It stars Joaquin Phoenix, Robert De Niro, Zazie Beetz, and Francis Conroy. It pretty much tells the origin story of the Joker, you know, real name Arthur Flake. He was pretty much like a fucking clown and a
Right.
stand-up comedian by the same time. He had like a laugh disorder and he didn't really have like a lot of friends and shit like that. And so he ended up, going crazy and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Going crazy and then he just wanted to do bad things to motherfuckers. Like it's like a an origin story at the same time. It's pretty much I call it a super villain movie because now motherfuckers are having more movies based on like super villains
Right.
and shit like that. Like we recently had the Cruella movie too. So yeah, man. Like I said, Joaquin Phoenix was the Joker. In my opinion, probably one of the best portrayals of the Joker, in my opinion.
I
And
agree.
yes, I might get some flack. I don't give a fuck. Better than Heath Ledger's Joker by a
Wow.
mile.
Wow.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Way, way, way better. I know a lot of people were shocked last night after I said what I said.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. Here's what I have to say because when you watch the movie and whatnot, when you watch the movie, you saw different sides of the Joker and shit
Right.
like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like with the Dark Knight, they based the Joker mostly. It was mostly idea based. Plot.
Right.
They had like more plot driven Joker,
Right.
whereas Phoenix's Joker was more character driven.
Mm-hmm.
Like as a super villain, you don't really do you have those characters like you love to hate, but they actually sometimes in the movie I actually felt sorry for the Joker.
I did. I did.
Yeah, and mind you, this is the same nigga like we were raised on Jack Nicholson's Joker, Cesar Romero's. Hell, I'm not gonna lie, I did feel sorry for a little bit of Mark Hamill's Joker in certain episodes of Batman. I'm not gonna lie, but this was the first Joker that was human.
Right.
Like it was just interesting because out of all the Batman villains, they never really dive deep into the joke or JC dropped two new songs. Oh wow, okay.
That's from the soundtrack. The Harder They Fall. That
Oh, that's
the
what's up.
yeah, it's a western. It's coming on Netflix in November.
Okay, I'm interested in hearing this.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they never really dive deep into his origin story. And so the story, he pretty much like has been like bullied all his fucking life.
Right.
And so, he ends up killing some motherfuckers in the subway and shit too. And and then he just loved it's like that feeling like you remember that movie Menace to Society when of course
Right.
where Kane and Old Dog kills those motherfuckers and shit like that. And
Mm-hmm.
Kane was like, I just want to do it again.
Right.
Kill motherfuckers again and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's pretty much how I felt with the Joker. But yeah, man. What did you think of the movie?
I thought it was great. It was filmed over here in New York City. It was real gritty. It had that the gritty tone of Gotham, and Joaquin Phoenix is an excellent actor. I've seen him in a lot of films like Gladiator. He was good in that, and I definitely feel like he took on that persona of the Joker and his mannerisms and the way that he's talked. Even his laugh was creepy. Like I think he had the best laugh of any Joker. I think he actually sounded like the Joker. You didn't feel like that?
Second to Mark Hamill's laugh is
Okay.
epic. Yeah.
And the wardrobe when you see a transformation of Arthur to Joker and the wardrobes that he had, it was right on point with the Joker's outfits. And I did feel sorry for him. You felt pity for a guy that was bullied and was taken advantage of even at his job. They were clowning him, and he ended up like breaking and just like shooting the people at his job, shooting people on at the subway station. And I think the only one that really showed him any type of love was Zazie Beetz' character, who played his neighbor. And I almost felt like they were gonna like fall in love. You know what I'm saying? But
Ooh.
that didn't happen. Um, and it was. I just feel like it was a great film, and I love the scene when he went to when he went on the night show, and Robert De Niro was playing
Ooh.
the host, and
Mm-hmm.
he shot him. He shot him dead right on live on TV, and that shit was insane. You know what I'm saying? 4K
I love
salute
that scene.
everybody. If you love movies, subscribe to 4K D Race channel. He gives great DVD challenges every week, every Thursday night. Follow the homie. Um, and like I was saying, like I think like he just embodied the character. Like everything that you think that Joker is what I saw in Joaquin's
Yes.
performance. You know what I'm saying? And you see like the slow transformation from feeling pity for him and then him turning like insane and crazy. And I just thought it was a great film and it was shot well. It had like a real dark tone to it, and even like his little dance. Remember, like when he was on the staircase, that legendary staircase, like that they had in The Exorcist,
I love that.
and he was dancing, doing his little. I seen people online doing the Joker dance for TikTok. That's how like crazy. That's how crazy it was, and I thought it was a great film. And to me, like he's still like I always liked every Joker. Like I said, like Jack Nicholson's Joker was great. Heath Ledger's Joker to me was one of the best, and Joaquin he just took the mantle from Heath Ledger and he ran with it, and I loved it. And we spoke about Jared Leto's Joker. I feel like Jared Leto should be given a second chance. After what I seen, like the little footage from Zack Snyder's cut of Justice League, I think Jared Leto he could pull it off if he had the right type of material to work with. But I definitely feel like Joaquin Phoenix Joker was a classic movie, and I've seen the movie like 3 times already, and every time I saw it, it was good every time I saw it.
Shit, I'm watching a little bit of it right now and shit.
Are you
I
watching it now?
Yeah, a little bit of it. Yep.
Right.
I love that scene
Mhm.
where he got back at Randall
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like talking about like Randall's like, we brothers. Just
Mhm.
want to see how you were doing and shit. And he stabbed him. And that little midget, I think Andy was his name.
Yeah.
He scared him. He was trying to run, but he couldn't reach the fucking lock.
That was hilarious.
Mm.
You know. And yeah, like even like I said, like the whole mood of it, like the city, it felt like Gotham City was watching. It didn't feel like he was watching another place where Joker just happened to be. It felt like dirty old New York, the way it used to look, and it was just gritty, and the people, they were just like they had like bad attitudes, and I loved it, man. I think it was great, and I like the scene. I like the fact that they had like the young Bruce Wayne in it, in that scene when he went to visit his pops Thomas Wayne, and they
Hmm.
showed like the young Bruce Wayne as a kid, and it felt like it was connected to the DCU.
I agree. Like, yeah, like even like a love interest too.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. It was crazy how it was
Mm,
revealed that it was all in his imagination
right.
and stuff like that. Because for a minute, I thought it was real for a minute too,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just like, oh damn, like that was the moment I kind of felt sorry for him.
Yeah.
And then when let's talk about Robert De Niro's character too.
He was. I felt like De Niro's character, like he didn't really give Arthur a chance. Like he probably felt like he was funny, but I felt like yeah, you funny, but you're not ready for the big time just yet. And I think like over time, like he gave him a chance, and then Arthur came on there and we saw what happened to to De Niro's character, and I think that was like a old like shit moment. Like I didn't think he was gonna like shoot him on the air, but that De Niro was cool. He played like a cool character. I didn't really. I don't think it's like one of his best performances, but he was alright for what he did.
Yeah, like he did his part pretty
Yeah.
much. Excuse me. What else? What else? What else? Um, Another scene
Mhm.
that was was crazy was when he killed his adopted mom and shit. I was like, oh
Right.
shit.
Right. That was crazy too. That was crazy.
Hmm.
I don't know. I just she was awful to him. I do. I just
Very.
it was like why did you have him in the first place then? Like what I'm saying? Like you're gonna treat him like that. Sam said De Niro was great in The Irishman. That was a good film. It was long, and yeah, that was a good film. That like I know some people were saying like they should have broke it up in like two parts.
Mhm. I've
You
never
know,
seen that movie.
yeah, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, man. Like this whole movie, and this was actually the first R-rated movie to gross $1 billion worldwide.
Wow, that's why they want him back for a part two. But what do you think could happen with uh with him in the sequel though?
Hmm.
Like
Maybe
he
introduce Harley. Maybe I don't know.
right, like he goes up. See at the end, like he just created a whole chaos in the streets, and that's basically how it went off. But like, how would he meet like Harley? Like
Oh,
unless he got locked up and go to Arkham.
yes. Okay, I think I got it. Like,
Oh,
let's just say it was years later, and
mm,
Gotham City is like pretty much trying to rebuild itself after the whole clown massacre,
right,
and the Joker's like overwhelmed with like pride, but at the same time, it's just like he who has all this power, and then Harley Quinn as a therapist got reassigned to him and
right,
stuff like that. And he started telling her that way it will be an easy way for him to get out and shit like that if he just does what she says. But then he does some like really fucked up shit. Let's just say he does some magic potion and some shit like that just to
right.
act slowly devolve her and shit. You know what I'm
I agree. I mean, it'll be interesting, and it just showed you that they can do a villain film without Batman. You know what I'm saying? I know. I didn't even think it was possible to do it without Batman, but it like they showed you that they can successfully do a story about a main villain without having Batman in it. Um, so yeah, I think it was a great film. And I would like to see them like try to do one for Penguin or for Riddler. Like when we talked about the
saying?
Batman Forever, I said I'm like I think Riddler need his own standalone film so he can tell his own story. You know what I'm saying? Like they did one for Catwoman. Catwoman to me was terrible, and and I think they could have pulled it off. I don't know. It wasn't the story wasn't good, and I would like to see one for like Riddler, and it don't have to be the same tone. I mean, because not all of them are gonna be dark like that, but because of Joker's history, I think it was needed for this film. So I think yeah, like I would like to see that happen. How they do a Joker too, I don't even know how they were doing, but I mean, hopefully they got Joaquin Phoenix come back and it's a good sequel.
Right, that would be dope if Joaquin can come back and shit too.
Yeah, You know.
What else about this movie?
Did you have any bad things about it?
Honestly, no bad things
No.
whatsoever.
So it didn't run like too long for you.
Well, the Batman movies are always gonna be at least 2 hours and shit like
Mm-hmm.
that. So
Mm-hmm.
this was pretty much this was pretty much great for me and stuff like that. And it took its time
Right.
with the story. It got
Yeah.
me
They
engaged
didn't
and
they
shit.
didn't rush it. They didn't rush it.
Right.
It was all
Every,
about Joker. You wasn't getting no other characters in the story with him.
right.
You know.
Hell, when Bruce Wayne's dad punched him and shit.
That was crazy.
Mm.
I think I want to say that because of that is why Bruce's parents got killed. I want to say it's because of the Joker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's how you start off the sequel. Like you start off the sequel with, you seeing the Joker kill his parents.
Yeah, and then Joker believing that, Bruce is his half brother and shit.
Right. Now that part was different. 'Cause I never like read that in the comics or anything. I'm like that's a different angle to the story.
It kind of gives you why Batman never really
Wanted to kill him.
wanted to kill him and
Yeah.
shit like that. Just always sent him to the asylum.
Even in when we talked about the Nolan trilogy and when you look at back at the Dark Knight Rises, like he even told Catwoman no guns. Like she was like, "Are you kidding me?" Like, he didn't want to kill his enemy or whatever. So
Yeah, and plus he's still stricken by his parents too.
right,
Mm.
interesting.
One thing about this was just the fact that everything connected well,
Right.
but at the same time, I did not mind the subtleness in certain scenes
Mm-hmm.
and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, and then even like the soundtrack, like
Yeah.
a lot of like very classic rock,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of like traditional pop, traditional jazz. I fucked with and
And
stuff
this
like
this was
that.
like early '80s, right?
Mm-hmm.
It felt like the '80s, like the whole look of it felt like the early '80s in New York. You know.
Mm. Yeah, man. What did you think about the scene when like all the clowns did that whole riot on the streets and shit like that?
That was crazy. Cause then it was like it was almost like a mutiny and Joker was like at the head of that and just like it was like a whole takeover from Joker and I felt like this is what he wanted. Like he wanted this type of attention from being disrespected and down for all his life, and I felt like this was his like coming out party, so to speak, and they were like he led this mutiny against the cops in the whole city in Gotham, and it was great. Like that was like one of the best scenes, just watching all the chaos in the streets take place, and people taking out the cops and all that, and that I could definitely see that type of scene in like a Batman film when Batman is out there trying to go after the Joker, and you have like the chaos going on in Gotham. That was
Right.
great. That was great.
I definitely see your point in that.
Yeah.
Excuse me. All right. I don't know what more we can talk about so far. And shit. I feel like we talked about all
I,
the major.
what on a scale of 1 to 10? What are you giving? How many popcorns you giving it?
10.
10. Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely a classic. And it was did he win the Oscar or he didn't get the Oscar?
He did win. He did win.
Oh, he did
He
win. Okay,
won the Best Academy for Best Award, Golden
nice,
Globe, Screen Actors Guild. Yeah, he was sweeping the awards and shit. Yep.
great.
One of the few times the Oscars got it right
Right, got it right for once.
for once.
Definitely a great movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Definitely a great film. I enjoyed it, and this is the way to do a villain movie. This is the way, not
Yes.
Catwoman. This is the way. I believe Black Adam hopefully will be just as good. 'Cause I know The Rock been promoting that movie for like the last 10 years. So hopefully, when Black Adam comes out next year, it's just as good. And that's a DC film too. So I want to see how that does, but the Joker is at the top for me.
You know what kind of interested me about that movie, which I forgot to mention?
Hmm.
So they played like the Gary Glitter song, Rock and Roll, which
Right.
everyone knows. Y'all should know who Gary Glitter is. You know, he was a
Hmm.
singer that was accused of like, well, he raped, like molested some kids and shit. Like he wasn't accused,
Right.
he molested some kids.
Hmm.
And it's kind of crazy because he's like, we ain't living in the era where we were talking about mute R. Kelly, but I find it
Hmm.
interesting that his music it's not muted and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But he ended up saying he was not going to receive any royalties from the song and shit.
Oh wow.
So
So
yeah,
is he locked up or no?
no, he lives like somewhere in Israel or some shit like
Oh
that.
wow. Oh, he ran to Israel.
I mean, he was locked up. They
Hmm.
released him
Hmm.
and shit like that. But yeah, he's still like labeled. Well, actually, no, he's actually back to being locked up now. Oh
Oh, he's
wow.
locked up. Okay.
Yeah, they say
I'm
he's
about to say they
incarcerated.
like Russell Simmons once them allegations came out, he ran to Dubai or whatever.
Right.
You know, and he hasn't been back. He probably will never be back. You know, this I mean to the point where they even got a documentary about him now. Have you
That's
seen that?
crazy.
The documentary with there's like some female that used to work for Def Jam and they made a documentary out of it how he molested her and many other women at Def Jam or whatever. I haven't watched it, but
Yeah, I haven't watched. I try not to watch too many of those documentaries on some
right,
real shit.
yeah.
I feel like now that's becoming like a sort of a trend now and shit.
Yeah, man, it's all the dirt is coming out on people. You know, it's like it's come to the point now, like where you even grope if you even grope a woman, it's like you know, it's an offense. You know, now you gotta ask a woman to grope her now. It's come down to that.
Shit. But I was never one to touch a female inappropriately unless if she's cool with it and shit like that. So I can't really
Right.
say anything about that.
True. True.
That's one thing niggas like that. That's when I be at parties and shit like that. There be certain niggas that be legitly grabbing the females from the back aggressively trying to get a tour. I'm just like, wow, is it really that
they
deep?
they
Like,
trying to get a dub.
yeah, like don't get me wrong. If I see a girl and I want her to dance on me, if she dance on me, she dance on me. If not, I'm just moving on to the next one and shit. It's like
Mm-hmm.
she's not the only girl at the party and shit.
Right.
These niggas be trying to like rape the girl in the party. I'm like, God, chill out. Like,
Crazy. Crazy.
and then they can't even handle the ass when the girl's twerking on them. I'm like, by the way, I gotta add this to my fucking playlist and shit for Batman Week 2. Since
What's that?
no, the video. I gotta remember to add a
Oh.
video to the playlist. So
Sam said, "Do I like the Pet Shop Boys?" No, I was not a fan of the Pet
not
Shop
a fan.
Boys. No,
That's that 80s pop rock I can't fucking
and
stand.
and I usually like the '80s pop. I just didn't like them. That's funny. Of course, you love them, Sam. You mostly love the groups that I don't care for.
No, that's you, Trey. You must love the groups I don't care for.
No, that's both of y'all like the groups that I don't care for, like Kiss and Bad Black Flag and those groups. The Beach Boys. I think Reg likes the Beach Boys. I don't.
I only like the Pet Sounds album, to be real with you.
Never heard it. I'm a fan of Kevin Love though. Kevin Love is the relative. He's a great. He was a good NBA player. Bad Brains I like, but that's basically it. That's the only group that you recommended that I like. I don't care for Black Flag and Kiss and Metallica. Just heavy metal wasn't my thing.
Wait, I thought you liked Kiss.
I like the disco Kiss, not the heavy metal Kiss.
Ah,
And they only did like what one or two disco albums, and then
that's the album I hate.
Gene Simmons did the one disco album. That's about it. I like disco Kiss, not heavy metal Kiss.
Yeah, man. Out of all the albums from that golden period, that's the only album I cannot listen to.
The Dynasty album, you don't give a that?
Yeah, and it's crazy because commercially, Creatures of the Night did not
Mm-hmm.
do too good. I like that album way more than Dynasty.
What about Unmasked? You like that one?
I didn't like them when they took the mask off.
You like that
I'm
one?
mask fan Kiss.
That
When they
album
took the
cover
mask,
is dope.
You said what?
The album cover with the comic book design, that's dope.
Well, are you talking about the Lick It Up album?
No, the Unmasked album. It has like a comic book album cover.
Hold on, let me see. I gotta see the album cover. Hold on.
Yes, Billy Ocean. I got like two Billy Ocean albums on vinyl. I guess the first two. I know he came out with some new music recently.
I'm not a Billy Ocean fan.
Billy Ocean. He had some hits.
So did Vanilla Ice, but I'm
David
not a
Bowie.
Vanilla Ice fan.
You're really gonna put Vanilla Ice in the same sentence with Billy Ocean?
I mean, people always say, "Oh, he has some hits. Why don't you like him?" I'm like, just because the motherfucker had hits, don't mean I have to always like a hit. Like,
Wow.
I'm
David
not
Bowie,
coming
yes,
at you.
David
I'm not
Bowie's
coming
good.
at you.
I
But
like David Bowie, but you didn't recommend. Did he recommend anything for us to discuss on David Bowie?
yeah, I told you, I'm gonna start talking about Bowie probably sometime next month. Like going to
No,
the
I'm
Birmingham
saying
show.
did Sam recommend that for us though?
Nah,
Oh, he said
nah,
David Bowie. Yeah, David Bowie is dope. I like David Bowie. Billy
yeah.
Preston.
Ooh, what did you think of the Let's Dance album?
That was good. That was a good
Yeah,
album. Enjoyed that.
I like that. It's funny.
Hmm.
I feel like that album gets underrated by his fans because people say, "Oh,
Right.
that's his
Hmm.
'80s pop album," but he did it better than most motherfuckers.
Yeah, I agree. Better than Luther. I didn't like that third Luther album, and he got the '80s retro R&B. Nah, that wasn't good. He sounded like New Edition on that album.
Okay, I never heard this Kiss album.
You never heard that one? That has
Nah,
some disco on there too.
yeah, that's probably why I didn't hear this because of the. I don't know. I
Overrated.
just
Sam said he's overrated. Who's overrated?
he said the Let's Dance album. We
Oh,
were
it's
talking about the
overrated.
Let's Dance album the other day.
Oh,
He said that's overrated.
wow. Drugged up Prince or sober Prince? I don't know when Prince was sober.
I'm not even gonna answer this stuff. I
Well, how would we know when he's drugged up or sober? We don't even know that. Yeah, the Unmasked album was pretty good, and there's another album that I liked from them. It's about three Kiss albums that I like, but they weren't like full heavy metal on those albums.
yeah. When it comes to Kiss, I like the Destroyer album. Those
Mm-hmm.
Alive albums.
Mm-hmm.
Creatures of the Night. Some of those solo albums I like.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to re-listen to those ones. Like certain Kiss albums I have to re-listen to, but anything after '83 I'm not a fan of.
You like '90s David Bowie? Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
The '90s he was back in his bag at that time and shit.
Mm. There's a lot of Bowie albums I haven't heard. The Pixies? No, I'm not a fan of them.
Damn, I like the
You
Pixies.
like the Pixies?
Hmm
I've heard of them. I haven't really checked their stuff out.
Every grunge band's favorite band.
The Pixies, really?
Yeah, Kurt Cobain was a huge like them. Pearl
Okay.
Jam like them and shit.
Hmm.
If it's not the Pixies, it's Sonic Youth.
Sonic Youth was good. I enjoyed
Yeah,
their albums. Of
I
course,
fuck with
Sonic Youth.
Jane's Addiction. That's my
Jane's
shit.
Addiction, they were dope. I know a couple of these songs.
Jane says that with Sergio, she's a
What?
black correct.
What's his name? What's the leader name? Perry.
Yeah, Perry something.
Perry was on a recent episode of Talib's podcast. He was talking about like how he started Lollapalooza and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't seen that episode yet. I gotta watch that one.
Well, I don't really support the motherfucker.
And yo, Talib,
I don't really support after what he did to Cooch. I was like,
right?
I'm not even gonna support this nigga.
Better vocalist, Bowie or Michael? You ask this all the time, Ronnie. I don't understand
he
why.
ne- he never asked us this one.
You never asked us this one.
No.
You always ask us the better vocalist or rapper. Michael definitely is. I'm going with Michael.
Yeah, Mike. I love Bowie, but Michael all day.
Perry Farrell. Yeah. He was on the Talib podcast recently.
Man, I just ate a whole box of pizza just now. Shit.
Yeah, damn, you was hungry.
Oh yeah, I was hungry.
Oh man. Yep.
You ever watched one of them old Charlie Chaplin films and shit?
Nah, I never seen it. The black and white films.
Yeah.
Are they good?
I never really watched them like that. Everyone always talks about Charlie Chaplin and shit. So
I'm not really a fan of black and white films unless it's a good compelling story. Like Psycho was good and The Fly, but I'm not really a fan of black and white films.
I love the Three Stooges.
Three Stooges, well, they're funny. I could watch Three Stooges as the show. Like there's a lot of shows that were in black and white. But like a movie, I can't tell you the last movie I saw that was in black and white. It's been a minute.
I'm gonna get some water right quick.
Yeah. You like the Goonies? Yes, I do. I want to say I have the Goonies on DVD. Yes, I do I grew up with the Goonies, man. That's a classic movie. Definitely. They don't even need a sequel for that. You know what I'm saying? At this point, they should have had a sequel like years ago, but definitely a great film, man. The Grown Ups, that was a good film. I like part one. Part two was okay, but I think part one was funnier. Yeah, that's a '80s classic right there, man. Definitely love that.
Cool kittens.
What's good? Shaq appeared in Grown Ups. Was he in Grown Ups too? I don't even remember. I saw Grown Ups too like a long time ago. I don't even remember Shaq in that.
So what?
I'm talking about Grown Ups 2 with Shaq. Shaq was in Grown Ups part 2.
I still have not seen that one.
Part 1 to me was the best one. I like that one a lot more.
That's the one with Adam Sandler, right?
Yeah, Chris Rock was in that.
Dad, it's me. Come on. Touch my son again, I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Hmm. Let's see. Did you already answer about the Goonies?
Yeah. Great movie.
Classic.
Love that film. They don't need no. I know they've been talking for years about a sequel. I'm like, at this point, it's not needed.
No
You know,
more sequels.
they should have had a sequel back in the '80s for that film, not now. But
Right.
I don't feel like it would be the same. They have to do a reboot now or something like that. You know. Yeah, Mikey was funny.
Yeah, I cannot wait for that BMF tomorrow night.
Right. That's getting good. Really good
Yeah.
film show.
Sure. I mostly cannot wait for Queens. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Another good show. We got some good shows, man.
Right.
We got some good. I just watched the new Paranormal Activity because you know they rebooted the whole franchise
Mm-hmm.
and this is film number 7. So It took me this long to actually watch one of those films.
They better late than never.
Right? And the film number 7, it was actually good though. I actually enjoyed it. It had some creepy moments in the film. It's on Paramount streaming. So anybody that got Paramount, the Peacock app, it's on there. I might do a review for that.
You heard they're bringing back the game?
Are they for real?
Yeah.
Wow. Favorite Queen's character? Well, I like Eve. I've always liked Eve. I
Yeah.
think she's the meat and potatoes for that show. And Brandy, but those two are like the best to me.
Yeah, Eve's character was everything.
Notori's character, like she's going through like a breakup and she's she's bi or she's a lesbian. She likes women now, and I think her character's gonna be all over the place, and the Spanish chick. But I think Eve and Brandy to me are like the strong characters on the show.
What about Valeria?
Valerie, that's the Spanish chick.
Yeah.
I want to see where they go with her character. I feel like they're gonna get rid of her at some point.
Nasty bitches.
I feel like they're gonna replace it with like a white chick or something.
I doubt it, cause
No.
I doubt it. But I feel like they're gonna have a huge fight. Watch.
Yeah. Something is brewing. Like it's like Valeria just doing that for attention. I don't think she's in like back with the group for like the right reason or whatever. So.
Oh yeah, that one scene from the Joker when that dude from Atlanta, and when he was trying to look for his mama's record and he snatched it, he's like, "Come on, man, come on, man." Like certain shit just be so funny.
They do. Yeah, Eve definitely is killing it in Brandy. You know, I like the fact that they're using the real music too. They're not using like some made up stuff.
Right.
Like they playing the actual artist music on there. That's what makes it so dope. Like you getting a primetime show with like some '90s artists that's actually using hip hop on the show.
I like it.
You know what I mean? Like we gotta support that show. I don't, because the minute they don't get no support is when they gonna cancel it.
Or if they just want to make room for another show.
Right, another bad show that they don't need on there. They should do top 5 favorite R&B intros. I thought we did something like that already.
Yeah, we did the outros.
Oh, we did outros. Okay. Top 5 favorite R&B intros. Wow, that would be a good one. I don't know. Five great R&B intro songs.
Right.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
How about Al Green's "Here I Am"?
That's a good one. R. Kelly Bump and Grind.
Iconic.
Yes. Mary J. Blige, You Remind Me.
Michael Jackson's "Billie Jean."
Oh yes, for sure. Interesting. I like it. Ronnie. That was a good idea y'all giving us.
Yep. I'm gonna stay on for like another 10 minutes.
All right.
Come on, man. That nigga was struggling. I'm betting that the nigga did a headbutt and got the mama's records and shit. Nigga headbutted the whole fucking window.
Man. Yeah. What are y'all favorite candy like they you like to eat on Halloween, if any? Anybody got like any favorite Halloween candy?
Yeah, not me.
No.
I used to like candy corn, but I lost my taste for it.
And a lot of people can't stand candy corn now. It's like a hatred for that candy now.
It's like it used to be good, but
Mm-hmm.
something was just like
Something's
didn't
missing.
sit right.
I thought it was okay. I never had like I don't think it was the worst candy ever. You know. Sam said Skittles is his favorite. Okay.
Mm,
For me, I love chocolate, so it's probably gonna be Snickers or Twix for me. Reese's Pieces. You
shit.
know.
What if I go fucking trick or treating and shit?
I thought that's what you was doing. You was doing. You better
Nah,
go trick or
nigga.
treating in that costume.
I never went trick or treating.
No, you never went ever.
Never,
Never ever.
never ever.
Is that like part of your religion or something or
No, at that time my mom didn't really like Halloween and shit, so
right? So you see that's why you gotta go because you never went. You know
I
what I'm
went like
saying?
trick or treat.
You're playing Michael Jackson. You better go trick or treating and get some of that candy.
Shit. Well,
You know.
if it's a single mama, I'm giving him more. I'm trying to get more of a treat to shit. If it's a single mama,
You stupid.
shit, if I see a single trick, man, I want to want some of her treats and shit.
My Ronnie said my favorite Halloween candy was Snickers. And yeah, Reese's Pieces, the cups, and the Reese's Pieces I love. Cause I always remember that from the E.T. movie when the little kid gave E.T. the Reese's Pieces, and then they had like
Yeah,
a big marketing promotion for that. But I used to hurt my stomach for some reason. I don't know why.
yeah,
Um,
I love when that shit melts in your fucking mouth.
right. M&M's, that was great. Cookies and cream. Sam said come to the dark side. Yeah, he's never gone trick or treating ever. You got to do that at least once.
Yeah, at least once.
Last year you didn't do it when you played Eddie Murphy. You didn't go
No,
trick or
because that's
treat.
when I had my birthday party. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, but you didn't have no candy there or anything.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Well, you could pretend like you was going trick or treating. You know, just tell people to throw some candy in the bag for you. Or something.
Shit.
Wow.
And I think with this pandemic, niggas don't want to trick or treat no more.
That's another thing too. They're telling kids to be careful out there with the pandemic. So you know, we didn't have to worry about this stuff back in the day. We didn't worry about this stuff.
Nah, we didn't.
We had good times. I have many good memories of trick or treating. You know what I'm saying?
Life was so much
You
simpler.
know, we went to the corner store bodega. They filled out our bag with candy and we was out. We just went to the next house and came back about maybe 8 o'clock or something like that, and it was great times. You know,
Definitely.
it's crazy. Yeah, you gotta videotape that though. When you go on your first Halloween run, you gotta tape that. You gotta record that. You have somebody record that. Reg's first time trick or treating. Better late than never. And just post it up so people could see that. I think that would be a memorable moment.
I'll think
You know.
about it.
You know. Hopefully we ain't got to deal with this pandemic next year. So you can do that.
So that's what we said last year.
I know, but I mean, I have a feeling it's gonna be around next year too. Now if it's severe, I don't know yet, but at some point we have to be out of this pandemic. It ain't gonna be here forever.
I'm tired of these fucking masks.
Yeah, I don't blame you. You know. Yep. So is this it for Batman week or we got something else?
Oh yeah, this is it for Batman
This is
week.
it. Nothing
Hmm.
else. But this whole week was fun. Like this really made me want to discuss more TV and movie stuff.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like the music thing is good. It's easy now to do it, but I want to be able to discuss other things besides the music stuff.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
You know what I mean? And now I feel like I can do that. I feel like I can just come on here and just discuss any one of my favorite films or TV shows or something. So it was great going back and watching some of these films from like, years when I haven't seen The Dark Knight Rises since it came out, and that was a fun watch again, and rewatching a lot of the different Batman animated series episodes. That was fun, and the Burton films, and it was great.
Yeah, this was
Sam,
definitely a fun idea and shit.
Sam said we need to review Basic Instinct. I don't think they're gonna allow us to do. That's gonna be too explicit.
I've seen some reviews on YouTube.
Basic Instinct.
Yeah, like
Wow.
niggas reviewed everything on YouTube.
They ain't do everything that we do.
Nope.
Joker, yes, Joker was a good movie. Tim, salute to you. Definitely was great. You know, today's Nia Long's birthday. Wow. Okay.
Happy birthday, Nia Long.
Dope. She was born on Halloween Eve. I didn't even know that. Yes, this definitely was a good. And like you said, like we might have to in the future like review like stuff like Gargoyles because I haven't seen Gargoyles in forever. So that would be
Yeah,
I know that's gonna be a good one. That'll give me a chance to go back and rewatch that whole series and you know
yeah. I'm gonna do some polls sometime
yeah
this weekend and shit.
see what they want us to discuss next. The Gargoyles, Ducktales, Darkwing Duck, Tiny Toon
Ooh,
Adventures, stuff like that.
yeah. Let's get Ash on that shit too.
Yes, I know that she watches that stuff too. So that would be great. Scorpio, Scorpio what?
Shit, I'm a Scorpio.
She's a Scorpio. Oh, this is Scorpio. This is the Scorpio time.
Yep, Scorpio season.
Oh, okay. Malibu's Most Wanted. I didn't care for that film. Did you like that?
It was funny, but some of the jokes was just okay. We get it.
Right. That's the one with the white dude
Yeah,
from
I feel
right
like they were trying to capitalize off 8 Mile, but make it like a parody and shit.
right. It looked stupid. I just was like, this is not my type of comedy.
I mean, it's Jamie Kennedy, so
You know, that's funny. Yeah. So what we got coming up for next week for November?
well, Sunday is Thing Coney, like I mentioned.
Yes.
Monday is gonna be Treacherous 3 / my birthday celebration.
Right. So
Uh,
so Monday's your birthday.
yeah, no, Tuesday's my birthday,
Tuesday your
but
birthday. Okay.
yeah. Um, I don't know why they do that versus gaming shit. I don't.
They're trying something different, and they're saying it's gonna be surprise performances. I don't know who's gonna be there. I don't even know who is actually playing the games, or they just showing like a world premiere of it. I guess I don't know how they doing
Shit.
that. You know.
Um, Wednesday is the Stooges Funhouse,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna drop Do or Die or two probably on Thursday.
Yes. Are we recording that or are we doing that live?
We record that Sunday night.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one because I definitely enjoyed that AZ album. I think it's one of the best releases this year. So looking forward to that.
I definitely agree with you. One of the best hip hop
Yeah.
albums this year.
Big Lebowski, I wasn't a big fan of. That's another movie that has a cult following on the internet over the years. Like when that movie came out, I don't remember anybody talking about that film. I
Yeah,
seen it. Eh, I don't think it's a great film. I seen it, but you know,
I,
we need a versus rock edition. I definitely agree with you. They do need to branch out to other genres. I don't know if they're gonna do that though.
yeah, it depends.
But we about to end anyway, Q. So you know what I mean. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer a few more comments then by the end of this.
It's kind of late to take out the trash now, though. Says you
I mean,
said
I
10
haven't
minutes.
taken out the trash myself. Shit.
I like to do that
Luckily,
early.
my trash can is like literally right outside. So
Right.
yeah, because after I do a little bit of homework, I'm about to just relax for the night.
Reservoir Dogs. I'm gonna tell you, that's not one of my favorite Tarantino films. I saw it. It's not one of my favorites. I prefer the other Tarantino films. From Dusk Till Dawn, Jackie Brown, and Glorious Bastards. I love those films.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Reservoir Dogs, but I do agree with you on that. It's not really been one of my favorite Tarantino films. It's kind of overrated to me.
I think it is too. Another overrated film, in my opinion.
Yeah, that Bad Meets Evil. It's a trash review in the making. I have a few more trash reviews I want to do.
you
I
you want
like.
to do that? The Bad Meets Evil?
I say it's in the making. I don't. I didn't say I
Oh,
was gonna actually do it
Pulp
because I want to do.
Fiction. Pulp Fiction was okay. I think that's overrated too.
It's
Do not care.
overrated. But I'd rather watch that over Reservoir Dogs.
I saw. I'm gonna tell you. I just recently saw Pulp Fiction for the first time ever, like maybe 2 years ago on Netflix. Like I've never seen that film. I remember I had a cousin that actually gave me the movie poster for that, but I never saw it when it came out, and I saw it now, and I'm like, it's okay. I don't think it's such a classic like people say. It's a great film.
I think with Pulp Fiction, it was just like a different kind of story. A different kind of story and stuff like that. You have to pay attention to every detail and shit too. And with that being Samuel Jackson's breakthrough role too, a lot of people hold that to high regard.
Right. Who was better in that, Sam or John?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm gonna have to go. Damn,
I think Sam had the best lines in that film.
Sam had the best lines, but John. You gotta remember at that time too, John Travolta. That was like his comeback because
Right.
after like probably the '80s.
Hmm.
Well, even he was kind of hit or miss after maybe Grease and shit like that too.
Right.
Like yeah, he had that movie with Kirstie Alley and shit, but I don't really think
Well,
that was like a big success as it is.
how you feel about Grease? 'Cause I feel like that's another overrated film.
I like Grease,
Hmm.
but I'd rather watch it over Grease too.
I never even seen part two. I have Grease on DVD, but I just felt like it was a little bit overrated in my opinion.
I mean, I know what I was gonna get myself into, like one of them
Mm.
dancing musicals, and it's
That
kind
shit
of like
was
one of the best musicals I've
it
seen.
was it was long, yo. Like it was. I don't have a problem with long movies, but there's movies that's long and it don't go nowhere. That was a very long movie
Sound
to
of
watch,
Music.
huh?
That's why I feel about the Sound of Music.
Right. I never cared for that from album.
Never. My whole family loves that movie. I'm the only one I don't like that movie.
Don't care for it. Nope. I still think In the Heights is better than those films.
In the Heights.
Yeah. That came out this year past year In the Heights with
Oh yeah,
Lin Miranda's film. Yeah,
shit.
that was a great film.
I love the movie. It's a Wonderful Life.
I saw that once when I was younger. Not my favorite Christmas film, but it was decent.
Yeah, I like that movie. I mean, it's a bit too long though. I'm it, but
Right.
it works.
Somebody said, was it Sam that said Scarface or Harlem Nights? Somebody said
Mm.
that. No, definitely got Scarface over Harlem Nights.
Yeah, Scarface most definitely.
Come on, man. Y'all disrespecting Al Pacino even putting that movie against Harlem Nights. Sam said he loved the sound of music.
I'm surprised they didn't remake that movie.
Right? It's certain movies that they shouldn't touch at all. Like, just leave them the way they are. Who would you get to even do a Sound of Music reboot? Who would you get to do that?
Like I said, I don't care for the movies.
Carlito's Way or Heat? Heat. Definitely
He
Heat. I love Heat. That was
like
a classic film, man.
homegirl running up the fucking hills. Like, come on, give me a fucking break.
Classic film.
Give me Claudine over Sound of Music.
Right. I saw that once too, Claudine. That was a good one.
Very good movie.
Yeah, that's way back.
All
Yeah.
right, I'm gonna end it off for the night.
All right.
But this has been. Thank y'all so much for supporting us all week with this whole Batman review and stuff like that. This has
Yeah.
definitely been very fun. One day I might think about doing a Superman week, but I don't know.
I'm down for
That
that.
might be far down the line and shit. But yeah, man. If you guys want to watch the movies, the show,
Yeah.
make sure y'all watch that shit. And like I mentioned before, Sunday we're gonna talk about Outcast Stankonia. Very, very cannot wait to talk about that. It's been years since I've heard Stankonia shit too.
Same. Same.
Yeah, man. Hopefully I'll be able to get Speak About the Love Below next week
All
because
right.
I do want to get that album so we can talk about that.
True.
Um, Monday we're gonna talk about the Treacherous Threes album, and it's gonna be
Yes.
my birthday celebration. It's gonna be a Q&A.
Dope.
Might do some shit. I don't know. I might have a. It's just gonna be a chill night. That's all I gotta
Right.
say. It's gonna be a chill night
True.
because yeah, I like what we did last year with that.
Yeah.
Now Wednesday we're gonna talk about the Stooges second album, Funhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely cannot wait to talk about that one.
Right.
I mostly for your opinion on it too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Cause that's my first time listening to anything they did. So
yes,
the Lion
I,
King. We definitely not talking about the Lion King.
if we do, it's only the cartoon.
The animated one.
Yes,
The Lion King. I haven't seen that in years. All.
yeah, because
Wow.
low key, I used to tolerate the reboot, but I cannot stand the reboot now.
I never even seen it.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty much the same thing,
Mm.
but certain shit they took out like Scar's "Be Prepared" song. They butchered that whole Rafiki's lesson with the
Wow.
past and shit like that.
Mm.
But we really needed to see like Beyonce and Nyla with some extra scenes and shit. But okay,
I saw the Beyonce little movie. That was good. The Beyonce little video movie. I like that one.
yeah,
That
that
was
was
good.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they all did their thing. It was just like they could
Mm.
have done so much better with that
Mm.
shit. But anyway, hope you all have a good night. Thank you, Trap, for letting me do this on
Yeah.
your
No
channel.
doubt. No doubt.
All right, I'll see y'all later.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.